The lovely Pam, one of the members of my community, sent me an email this week and said, "Hey Joe, question. I've been following, learning and putting into practice things you teach. Thank you. But I've never spent a dime for your wisdom. How do you make your money?" Asking because of my own business. And it's a fair question, Pam. In fact, it's a great question. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you how I make my money, but more importantly, I'm going to tell you how to make yours. Hello there, how you doing? Joe here and welcome to another episode of Make It Happen Monday, the show you want to be watching and listening to if you want to build a business from anywhere in the world. And today we are answering that all-important question, how do you make money? So, how do I make money? Well, very briefly, I won't bore you with all the details, but my journey started back in 2010, where I was flailing around in the online world thinking I could become a millionaire in 24 hours, realizing quite quickly that that was absolutely not going to happen. However, I fell over Facebook fan pages. I began to teach other people how to use Facebook fan pages. I had a piece of software built for $100 that meant people could build landing pages from inside their Facebook fan page. I'm going back to the old days of FBML. I don't know if you remember. My God, I'm showing my age. Anyway, so, and I was teaching people how to do that. And I built this huge list of around 18,000 people in a little over 7 or 8 months. And then I launched my social networking academy, which was a membership site. I did $117,000 in my first week of launch, which was just phenomenal. And I went on from there to grow the membership site over a couple of years, got lots of members on board. A few years later, expanded that into the online marketing academy because I wanted to cover more than social media. Did that for a few years. And then myself and my partner decided to start selling products on Amazon as a bit of an experiment because it was kind of all the rage at the time. And within a year, the revenue from our Amazon business had completely surpassed my digital marketing business. I'd spent all these years building an audience, building all this content, doing these courses and all the rest of it. And then all of a sudden, good old Amazon with its ready-made audience of people waiting to buy just helped us, go shoom with our business. And today, the bulk of our income comes from our Amazon business. So that is how I'm currently making my money. So we come to the most important part of this video, which is how can you make money? And let me grab my computer because I've got a few points here that I want to cover. So number one, of course, is information marketing. This is how I started. I highly recommend it. It's very lucrative. The overheads are super, super low. You only really have to do the work once and then it kind of pays for itself again and again and again. But the key is you have to give it your heart and soul. You have to be in there. You have to be engaging with your community. Have to be staying up with the relevant trends. You really do have to work harder ensuring that you have got an engaged community that you can support and you can help on their journey. Now, by information marketing, I mean, of course, digital products. So video courses, membership sites, PDFs, ebooks, all of that kind of stuff. So the goal is that you obviously build your audience, you build a nice big following like I did initially with my Facebook, and then you sell your video courses, your ebooks, your membership sites, etc. And these days, if you don't yet have a ready-made audience, you can, of course, create your own video course and go onto things like Skillshare and Udemy and places like that and put your course on those sites. Now, I highly recommend that you look up Amy Porterfield. She specializes in helping people build digital courses. She's been doing it for years and she knows her stuff upside down and around and around. I'll put a link to her site below this video. Go and check her out. You won't regret it. So number two is e-commerce. I'm a total e-commerce fan. I think it is one of the most scalable models online today, and I absolutely love it. And I look forward to helping you. If you are wanting to build an e-commerce business, I look forward to helping you over the next couple of years do that. In the meantime, if you're chomping at the bit to get ready, and I don't have any of my trainings live yet, go and check out an amazing e-commerce superstar called Ezra Firestone. He is like my mentor, my inspiration right now. He's got an 8-figure e-commerce business on Shopify, and that's where I want to get to. So follow Ezra Firestone. He's amazing. I will also put a link to his content below this video. So you could become an author, sell your books, and off the back of that, perhaps even become a speaker, be invited to speak at different big events, and just have an entire career just around being a writer and being an author. There are plenty of people on this planet who are very well-known authors and have created an entire career just around writing books. You could, of course, become an influencer. You can become an influencer. Now, by influencer, I mean you're going to need 500,000, 1 million, 2 million followers. And then what happens is you endorse products. So for instance, you have these 2 million followers on Instagram and you go out in a trendy pair of jeans from some trendy fashion store. You tag it, you say this is a sponsored post, but I love these jeans, blah, blah. And then that company pays you a shed load of cash for the fact that you have just promoted their product. So essentially you're a product endorser. You've built a huge following of people. You are now influencing them and you're now endorsing other people's products. You could become a podcaster. Now, this again is about just becoming somebody who creates such valuable free content that you build a huge audience of people who just want to listen to you and listen to the people that you interview and listen to your thoughts. Again, you're a major influencer. And what's happening is people are then sponsoring you to talk about their company at the beginning, middle and end of your podcast. And you will get paid based on the number of downloads that your podcast has. So if you're having, I don't know, 100,000 downloads a month or whatever, then you're going to make X amount of money from a product if you then mention them in front of your audience. And there are people out there that are making 40, 50, 100 grand a month or so from doing just that, podcasting, and then, having sponsorship on their podcast. In fact, check out Tim Ferriss, tim.blog, because he's trying a brand new model as I record this. What he's doing is he's stopping all sponsorship for I think the next 6 months. And then what he's saying is come and donate X amount per month. So it's kind of like a subscription model. For all my free information, which means I can focus more on getting even better guests and giving even better content rather than focusing on some of these sponsorship deals, which takes quite a lot of time because I won't endorse anything I have not used myself. Like it, love the integrity, Tim. So he's trying this new model where you donate on a monthly basis, and if that works, he's not going to have sponsorship on his podcast ever again. He will go with the kind of monthly subscription donation thing. If it doesn't work, he'll go back to sponsorship. So there's just so many different ways. There's no right or wrong way. There's just a whole host of different ways that you can actually monetize what it is you're doing. Of course, you can run a service-based business, whether you're a web designer, you might be a writer, you might be a graphic designer, you might be a social media manager, whatever that is. You can offer a service-based business, you can get out there with your own website, you can use things like Upwork to get out there and advertise your services. So basically, you can be a service provider to other people's businesses. Great way to monetize your skills. You could become an affiliate marketer. So again, you build a huge audience of people who love your free content, and then you start to include links, affiliate links to other people's products, or maybe you do webinars with other people highlighting their products. Or maybe you say on your podcast you're sponsored by a certain affiliate, and you're, affiliate, and you're advertising your affiliate link. The best person to have a look at with this, without a shadow of a doubt, is Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income. He is literally affiliate marketer extraordinaire, total expert. Go and check him out. I'll put his link below this video. And then last but not least on my list, I'm sure there's lots of others, it's called software as a service. If you are a software designer or you have lots of ideas for software and you work with software designers, you can come up with a super cool piece of software or an app that you can then obviously sell, and people will buy that software, either a one-off cost, license it, monthly subscriptions, however it is you want to sell it. So there's a whole list of ideas of how you can monetize your skill set or monetize your content or monetize your audience. And you will notice a pattern through all of those, which is each and every single one of those needs an audience. You have to be able to get out there and build your audience. This is so key. And that's not to say you can't leverage some audiences. Of course, if you sell on Amazon, you're going to leverage their audience. If you put your products on Skillshare or Udemy, you can leverage their audience. If you advertise your services on Upwork, you're going to leverage their audience. So there's a lot to be said about marketplaces that have already been built for you to give you a little bit of a kick. But at the end of the day, you need to go out and build your own audience as well. So that is it. Thank you very much for listening. I do hope that this has been useful to you. Please come and comment below. I'd love to know which of those resonates with you. What's your business model? How do you see yourself monetizing your skills or services? I'd love to hear from you. Let's have a chat in the comments below. In the meantime, please come and join my Facebook group, Build a Business You Can Run From Anywhere in the World. I share lots of tips, tricks, and strategies on how you can build your lifestyle business. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, have an amazing week. And as always, live life on purpose and of course, make it happen. See you next week. Bye-bye.